Carl Jung, The Role of Dreams in Understanding the Self. Have you ever considered what your dreams reveal about the very fabric of your being? What secrets do they hold about the essence of who you are? I am Carl Jung, a seeker of the mysteries of the psyche, a guide through the labyrinth of the unconscious. Today, I invite you to join me as we explore the profound realm of dreams and their indispensable role in understanding the self. Let's initiate our exploration with a fundamental aspect of my teachings, the understanding that each dream is a fragment of the immense tapestry of the psyche. Every night, when you surrender to sleep, your conscious mind steps aside and the gate to the unconscious swings open. It is here, in this rich and enigmatic world, that dreams manifest as messengers, speaking in a language of symbols and metaphors. Consider the nature of a dream. A dream is not just a random assemblage of images. It is a narrative constructed by the unconscious to communicate with the conscious self. It is an inner dialogue where every character, every object, and every scenario represents an aspect of your inner world. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound lessons from the legend. Now, you might wonder why the unconscious can't communicate directly and clearly. The truth is, the language of the unconscious is vastly different from our waking discourse. It speaks in symbols because symbols are the mother tongue of the deep self. They are the bridge between the known and the unknown, the conscious and the unconscious. Let me illustrate with a personal experience. There was a time in my life when I dreamt repeatedly of a house. This house was expansive with countless rooms, each different from the last. Initially, I wandered these rooms in my dreams without truly understanding their significance. But as I delved into the symbolism, I realized the house represented my own psyche. The various rooms were dimensions of myself, some familiar and some yet to be explored. You see, every symbol in your dream has the potential to reveal a facet of yourself. A snake might not just be a snake. It could symbolize rebirth, transformation, or even the healing arts, as it was for Asclepius, the Greek god of healing who wielded a serpent-entwined staff. But how do you begin to interpret these symbols? The key is to approach your dreams with curiosity and openness, without preconceived notions. You must learn to listen, truly listen, to what your dreams are attempting to convey. Now, let's delve into the structure of our exploration. My work with dreams unfolds across 4 dimensions: the personal unconscious, the collective unconscious, the process of individuation, and the manifestation of archetypes. For this first part of our journey, we'll focus on the personal unconscious and its contributions to your dream life. The personal unconscious is a repository for forgotten experiences, repressed emotions, and undeveloped ideas. It's uniquely yours, a personal library of what has been and what could be. Dreams often pull content from this repository, presenting it to you in a form that begs for attention and interpretation. Consider a dream where you find yourself back in school, unprepared for an examination. On the surface, it might reflect a simple anxiety about performance, but if we look deeper, we might find that it speaks to unresolved feelings of inadequacy or a fear of judgment that originated in your school years. Now, I invite you to recall a dream of your own. Think of its symbols, its emotional tone. Can you identify elements that might originate from your personal unconscious? This is not a task to be rushed. It requires patience, for the personal unconscious often guards its contents jealously. In this context, remember my words. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. By engaging with your dreams, you begin to illuminate the shadowy corners of the personal unconscious. As we proceed, I encourage you to keep a dream journal. Write down everything you remember upon waking. The act of writing aids in bringing the unconscious contents into the conscious realm, allowing you to work with them more directly. Now, ponder the last dream that left a significant impact on you. What might it be trying to communicate? What aspects of your life could it be reflecting upon? This introspection is the first step in unraveling the profound messages your psyche is sending you. Remember, the journey into the self is not a sprint, it is a marathon. The understanding you seek may not come immediately, but with each dream, you are peeling back layers, getting closer to the core of who you are. In the following section, we will venture further into the depths of the unconscious, exploring the collective realm that binds us all. But for now, hold your dreams close, for they are your most personal guide on this journey of self-discovery. Unveiling the collective unconscious, dreams as a universal language. In this part of our exploration, we will uncover the collective unconscious and understand how it communicates through dreams, offering us a universal language that connects us to the ancestral wisdom of humanity. The collective unconscious is not a concept to be taken lightly. It is the foundation upon which the personal unconscious rests. It contains the archetypes, the primordial images, and patterns of behavior that are inherited by all human beings. These archetypes manifest in our myths, our stories, and most pertinently, our dreams. Imagine for a moment that your dreams are not solely personal narratives, but are instead deeply connected to the stories told around ancient fires, woven into the fabric of fairy tales and epic poems. These narratives speak of heroes and villains, of quests and transformations, of love and loss. Your dreams are a continuation of this grand, ongoing human story. For example, have you ever dreamt of being chased? This is a common theme that can often be traced back to the collective fears and survival instincts that our ancestors faced. In the dream, the chaser may not be a literal predator, but an archetype representing a challenge or obstacle you must overcome in your life. Let's dissect a dream that many have had, the experience of flight. To dream of flying can be exhilarating. This sensation often symbolizes freedom or the desire to rise above one's circumstances. The archetype here is the bird, the transcendent creature that leaves the earth behind and soars into the heavens. It is no coincidence that many deities and heroes from various mythologies are associated with flight or have winged companions. The collective unconscious, through such archetypal images, offers us a shared human language, a way to communicate across the boundaries of time and space. It reminds us that we are not isolated in our experiences. We are connected in a profound web of human psyche. When you encounter a symbol in your dream, ask yourself, what universal story is this part of? How does this connect to the larger human experience? The answers to these questions can reveal insights that transcend your personal narrative, connecting you to the collective wisdom of humanity. Consider the wise old man or woman who often appears in dreams, offering guidance. This figure is an archetype representing knowledge, wisdom, and insight. It is a symbolic condensation of all the mentors who have ever existed, offering you the accumulated wisdom of the ages. In this context, let me remind you of a powerful idea. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. When you look inside through your dreams, you are not just awakening to your personal truths, but to the truths of humanity as a whole. As we continue to explore, I want you to think about the archetypes that have appeared in your own dreamscapes. What universal stories are they part of? How do they speak to your place in the world and your connection to the human collective? In dreams, we are all storytellers, weaving the threads of the collective unconscious into our own life's narrative. This is a profound realization that can bring a sense of belonging and understanding to our often fragmented lives. Hold these thoughts, and when you are ready to delve further into the fabric of dreams and the self, we will explore the process of individuation, the journey towards wholeness that dreams facilitate. This is the midway point in our exploration. We have traversed the personal and touched upon the universal. There is still much to uncover, and I await your readiness to continue this profound journey into the heart of dreams and self-understanding. The individuation process, navigating the labyrinth of self through dreams. Individuation is the psychological process of integrating the opposites within the psyche to develop the individual self. It is a path of transformation where the conscious and the unconscious are brought into harmony. Dreams are the compass that guides you through this labyrinth, providing hints and visions that illuminate the path to self-realization. Picture individuation as a dance between your conscious reality and the vast, often uncharted territory of the unconscious. In this dance, dreams are the steps that lead you to encounter various aspects of yourself, some known and others that have been long hidden in the shadows. Each dream is like a scene from a play in which you are both the actor and the audience. You engage with parts of yourself that need to be acknowledged, understood, and integrated. These parts could be the shadow, the persona, the anime or animus, each playing a critical role in your psychological development. Consider the shadow, the part of your psyche that contains repressed weaknesses, instincts, and desires. In dreams, the shadow often appears as a figure of the same gender, perhaps someone you dislike or fear. By recognizing and engaging with the shadow in your dreams, you confront aspects of yourself that you may have denied or ignored, and this confrontation is essential for individuation. Dreams of conflict and reconciliation with these shadow figures are common during the individuation process. They invite you to accept and integrate the darker parts of your personality, rather than pushing them away. This act of acceptance is what leads to psychological growth and wholeness. Imagine now the anime and animus. These are the contrasexual aspects of the psyche, representing the feminine within the male and the masculine within the female. In dreams, these figures often appear as a guide or a lover, drawing you towards the qualities that you need to develop for a more balanced psyche. For a man, the anime might manifest in dreams as a series of female figures, urging him to embrace his capacity for emotion, intuition, and relational connection. For a woman, the animus may appear as male figures that challenge her to assert her intellect, courage, and independence. The individuation process is not a linear journey, nor is it one without challenges. It requires a steadfast commitment to self-discovery and a willingness to engage with the deepest, often most perplexing parts of the self. Through your dreams, you are given the opportunity to heal the fractures within your psyche. A dream might present you with a situation that compels you to act differently than you would in waking life, offering you a glimpse of an unexplored potential within yourself. Now reflect on a dream that felt particularly transformative. Did it challenge your perception of yourself? Did it offer a resolution or integration of conflicting aspects within you? These dreams are the milestones of your individuation, marking your progress on the path to wholeness. In this journey, remember that each step is valuable, each dream a treasure trove of insight. There is no coming to consciousness without pain, I have said. The work of confronting and integrating the unconscious is not easy, but it is the road to a more authentic and fulfilling life. As we draw this part of our exploration to a close, hold in your heart the knowledge that your dreams are guiding you on a path of profound self-discovery. They are your allies in your quest for wholeness, your mentors in the art of becoming. When you are ready to further illuminate the path of individuation and the role dreams play in it, we shall discuss the manifestation of archetypes, those primordial images that shape our dreams and our destinies. Archetypal resonance, dreamscapes of destiny and the universal psyche. In this final chapter, we delve into the realm of archetypes, those ubiquitous inhabitants of our collective unconscious that define the very structure of our psychological inheritance. Dreams, in their mystic language, serve as the canvas where these archetypal patterns are painted, revealing deeper truths about our collective human destiny. Archetypes can be understood as the distilled essence of human experience, the pre-existing forms that our psyches naturally organize around. They are the motifs that recur across cultures and ages, appearing in our myths, folklore, religious texts, and even our modern narratives. In dreams, these archetypes communicate through symbols and stories, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Consider the hero archetype, one of the most recognizable in our collective lore. It represents the journey of overcoming challenges and emerging transformed. When you dream of embarking on a quest, facing trials, or battling monsters, you are stepping into the shoes of the hero. These dreams not only reflect your personal struggles, but also connect you to the shared human experience of growth and self-discovery. The archetype of the mother may appear in dreams as a nurturing presence, offering comfort or wisdom. She embodies the life-giving and protective qualities that are associated with motherhood across cultures. When this figure appears in your dreams, it may signal a need for self-care or a return to the basics of nurturing and warmth in your life. The trickster, another powerful archetype, often makes its way into our dreams as a mischievous or disruptive figure. This character challenges the status quo, creating chaos that forces us to question our assumptions and see the world in new ways. When the trickster dances through your dreams, it invites you to consider alternative perspectives and embrace change. As we explore these archetypal landscapes, it is important to remember that they are not just mythic echoes. They hold practical significance in our lives. They can offer insight into our personal development and our psychological patterns. They can reveal to us our fears, our aspirations, and the roles we unconsciously adopt in our relationships and society. Dreams that are rich in archetypal imagery often come during times of transition and transformation. They are the dreams that you remember for years, the ones that feel charged with emotion and significance. These dreams are calling you to pay attention to the deeper currents of your life and to the collective wisdom that has been passed down through the ages. The sage, the maiden, the warrior, the alchemist, all these and more reside within the collective unconscious, ready to emerge in your dreamscapes. Each archetype carries a message and a lesson that is both profoundly personal and universally applicable. As we conclude, reflect on the archetypes that have visited you in your dreams. What messages have they brought you? How have they shaped your understanding of yourself and your journey? The answers to these questions are threads in the tapestry of your psyche, weaving together personal experience with the collective narrative of humanity. In dreams, we are given the unique opportunity to engage with these primordial images, to learn from them and to grow. They are the mirrors reflecting not only who we are, but also who we might become.